Hi guys, I'm Charlotte. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk about how to mix up your mayonnaise. Now we've all been to barbecues and you're there and it's the same old ketchup and mayo combination for your burger. Well, no more. We're going to learn 3 really simple ways to create some fun, exciting mayonnaises that will just give your little dishes that little extra uplift and really impress your guests. So what we're going to do, we're going to make a spicy Japanese mayonnaise. Look at that fantastic colour. Then we're going to make a smoky Mexican inspired Chipotle Mayo, which is just really fantastic with so many different types of food. And finally, we're going to make a French herb and lemon mayo, which really just looks so appealing. Look at that green in there, makes you feel like what you're putting on your dish is so much healthier than just bog standard mayo. So let's get straight to it. The first recipe we're going to do is Japanese mayo, which is really simple. It's a combination of 3 things. The first one is mayonnaise. We're at Hellman's house clearly, but use any you like. The second is Sriracha, which is kind of like Asian ketchup, but spicy. And the third thing is a little bit of lime. Now, like many things, this recipe can be changed and adapted to how spicy you like it. But I would say, as a general rule of thumb, we're going to put twice as much mayo as we are Sriracha. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a little bit for you today. Ooh, and I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of mayo and 1 tablespoon of Sriracha and then a little squeeze of lime. So Sriracha is basically like an Asian ketchup, like I said. You can use it, get it in most supermarkets, often in the kind of world foods aisle. We use it quite a lot, either once you've made your meal just as a topping, or also in loads of Asian style sauces. So just a great staple to have in the cupboard. All I'm going to do now is mix it up until the 2 are blended, and it's going to return a beautiful, bright, vivid orange colour. And then once I've got that, all I have to do is add a little bit of lime. So I've just squeezed in a really small amount there, and then it's really just to taste. Some people will like it a little bit more acid, some people won't. So I'll just... So for me, I probably go a tiny bit spicier and add a little bit more Sriracha. But really, it's completely up to you. And that, guys, is it. Simple as that. There you have Japanese mayo. Now, this is an absolutely brilliant thing to have with spicy beef, pulled pork. You could put it on buns or bao buns if you're having a barbecue. Loads and loads of dishes. This is a great compliment too. So go ahead, try it. Japanese mayo. Okay, team, time for recipe number 2. This is Chipotle Mayo. Now, strictly speaking, we're not actually going to use mayonnaise in this one. We're going to use sour cream, we're going to use chipotle paste, and basically that's it. So let's get to it. So there we have it. That's the ratio: 2 tablespoons of sour cream, 2 teaspoons of chipotle. And all I do is stir it up. Now, this is absolutely delicious. That's smoky chipotle flavour is great. It's fantastic for barbecues. We're actually going to have it in prawn tacos this evening, but it could be good for chicken burgers if you wanted something a little bit different. You could use it with fish dishes, anything that you want to have, maybe a slightly more Mexican influence. Now, this one goes kind of a pale orange colour. Absolutely delicious. Try it. Okay, so the third and final way we're going to be upping our mayo game today is by making a lemon and herb mayonnaise. Now, this is really simple, but the great thing about this is that it looks so much more healthier than just your standard mayonnaise. Now, you can use this one with salmon, with fish, with potatoes, on a big jacket potato, perhaps in a potato salad. It's really versatile, really flavoursome, and just kind of feels that much healthier than normal mayonnaise. So here we go. What I've got in here are some herbs. I have chosen chives and parsley. I'm just going to put that parsley in the bowl, get me some scissors, and just snip it up. This is a trick my mum taught me for making mint sauce. It's so much easier than chopping all the mint outside. Just chop it straight into the mint sauce jug and add everything else, and hey presto, easy peasy. Same with the chives. What I'm going to try and do here is vaguely cut them into equal lengths. So I'll just try and make this one the same length as everything else. I feel like this is a bit like cutting your split ends off. Brilliant, so that's these herbs all chopped up nice and neatly in our bowl. All I'm going to do to that is add some mayonnaise. I'm going to do a square in there. Obviously, the more guests you have, the more herbs you have, the more mayonnaise you want. And also it's up to you. Some people like having it, you know, very green. Other people might prefer having just a few herbs in there. So, I'm just going to stir it up and see what it looks like. So I would say for me that is slightly too herby and slightly not enough mayonnaise. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more mayonnaise into there. And the last bit is just a little bit of lemon. And I try not to go crazy with the lemon in this because I don't want it too acid. So there you have it. Lemon and herb mayonnaise. Doesn't that just look so pretty? And you can just imagine it kind of next to some smoked salmon or perhaps next to some other cold fish. What a brilliant addition to whatever you're having on a hot summer's day. So there you have it, 3 really simple ways to mash up your mayonnaise. We did a Sriracha mayo, which is spicy, Japanesey, great with pulled pork or with barbecued meat, with spicy beef, that kind of thing. Excellent on burgers as well if you want that little extra kick. Then we made our Mexican-inspired Chipotle Mayo. This is great for tacos, with fish, with prawns, even on a chicken burger. Try it out, it has a little smoky depth to it, that little umami just giving things a little bit of je ne sais quoi. And finally, we have our herb and lemon mayo. This is excellent with fish, great with potatoes. I hope you liked my video. Please check out some of the other ones that I've done. Also, if there's something that you want help with or you want some advice on something, feel free to get in touch and ask and I'll try and help you out. Bye bye.